Season 3 of Upload, a science fiction comedy series on Prime Video, is back. Nathan and Nora try to shut down Freeon in the first episode of the season, ticking clock, before anyone gets uploaded into its dubious virtual afterlife. After spending his first 24 hours in the real world, Nathan is expected to have an explosion in his head at any time, as implied by the title of Episode 1. The opening scene, in which Nora dreams about her lover Nathan, encapsulates this impending menace. Nathan's head blows up violently, and his ear begins to bleed as soon as the couple is seen making out. When Nora awakens from her nightmare, she finds Nathan's head still intact, but the danger is still very much there. It may happen at any time. With Nathan back in the real world, adjusting to his new reality, Lakeview's digital afterlife continues on without its most beloved visitor. Ingrid discards all of her old clothes, acknowledging that her relationship with Nathan is officially finished, and Luke conducts tryouts for a new best buddy. The citizens of Lakeview are unaware that Tinsley has restored and restarted Nathan's backup copy. With no recollections of the previous few weeks, this clone passes into the digital afterlife. The backup still thinks they are together, so he wonders where Ingrid is. Just when she's about to move on from Nathan, he gives her a call. Back at Lakeview, they reunite, sharing hugs and kisses. Though Ingrid may have desired to focus on herself and put Nathan out of her mind, the new copy's affection for her forces Ingrid to re-enter this unhealthy connection. She even consents to create a fresh Nathan clone in the actual world. In actuality, though, Nathan and Nora relish their first day of dating. While on a leisurely stroll, the couple appears to be being watched and recorded at all times. Subsequently, Detective Sato appears, willing to exchange information with the revived coder. Sato gives Nathan his contact information. Subsequently, Nathan and Nora enter Freeon while posing as housekeepers. Nathan intends to end the experiment when he logs into Freeon's virtual afterlife system. However, he is unable to access the system completely. Nathan manages to locate the New Jersey-based server's address, though. Nathan and Nora observe a suspicious meeting occurring in Freeon headquarters prior to their departure. Oliver Cameron is there, as is David Choke. They document this encounter, but they are unaware that Choke had also seen them, and in exchange he is compelled to expedite his own evil scheme. Matteo is shown the film by Nathan and Nora. Nora believes that David Choke is engaged in nefarious activities with the other upload firms. They give Detective Sato this recording. Ivan and Nathan arrive at the server farm and enter the structure with ease. In the whole place, they discover a single lone PC. This arrangement confuses Nathan, who fears the corporation does not have enough data storage to support a digital world. They discover a press release video that hasn't been distributed yet. The evil schemes of Freeon are explained in this video. They plan to hold the Ludds accountable for the complete devastation of the digital afterlife, including the loss of millions of souls and the destruction of hundreds of servers. Nathan understands that their ultimate goal is to murder everyone in order to eliminate millions of opposing voters. Nora and Matteo make an effort to persuade the people in line behind them not to proceed with the uploads. Viv, Nathan's mother, is among the throng. However, they are unable to influence anyone's viewpoint to differ. As the public begins to enter the building, their human bodies are being terminated and uploaded onto drives. Nathan makes the decision to release the press release. By stopping Viv from continuing with the upload, this ultimately saves her life. The staff is then held at gunpoint by Nora and Matteo when they break into the building. In an attempt to prevent the victims from being completely destroyed, they begin to gather the drives. But Detective Sato interrupts and puts everyone under arrest. As it happens, he is actually a villain. Sato got their footage, but he intends to return it to David Choke in exchange for cash. Matteo is then shot in the chest by Sato. Nathan receives a warning from Nora. After that, she tries to integrate Matteo's consciousness into the system, but it's still getting warmed up. Using the uploading technology, Nora chooses to shoot Sato in order to save herself. Sato is instantly killed by this. Sadly, she is powerless to prevent Matteo's death. Nathan sprints over to the Freeon building as the program comes to a close. While traveling, he experiences a nosebleed. The sound of distant police sirens heralds the reunion of Nathan and Nora. They run away before being apprehended, taking the pile of drives with them. Following an intense first episode, Prime Video's Upload Season 3 eases up a bit to focus on the two primary relationships in the third season. The focus of Episode 2, Strawberry, focuses on Nora and Nathan's romantic relationship in real life. While Ingrid tries again with Nathan in the virtual world, even though she's dating a clone of the real thing this time. An update on the aftermath from the last episode opens the second part. The news reports on Sato's passing and Freon's closure. However, the business continues to hold the Ludds accountable for the mess, and it seems that they have duped the public into believing this falsehood to be true. Although their evil scheme was successful, they did not eliminate half as many voters as they had intended. In the present, Nathan and Nora carry out their duty by returning the drives of the people who sacrificed their lives in the hopes of being uploaded to Freeon. After returning from their next journey, the pair finds themselves at a farm. The proprietors of this farm assume this is a fraud and feel they lost their kid during the Ludd riots. But in reality, he was killed while being uploaded to Freeon. After some convincing, the parents bring the pair in for dinner. In the meantime, Ingrid and Nathan, the stand-in, are growing closer in Lakeview. After their most recent romantic encounter, Ingrid calls her handler Tinsley to make a point. Tinsley is obviously envious of Ingrid and has a flushed face. After that, they converse together outside. Tinsley acknowledges the truth. She restarted Nathan using a backup copy after losing him. Ingrid is aware of the consequences of Tinsley's behavior. The events of the previous month are lost on the new Nathan. Ingrid and her ex-boyfriend are starting over at this point. Ingrid chooses to take advantage of this error and gives Tinsley instructions to alter her appearance in addition to offering them a complimentary clothing. Tinsley gives up. Afterwards, Ingrid decides to get a new haircut after gossiping with her hairdresser. Ingrid receives a new hairdo from the stylist that closely mimics Nora's. In the real world, the farmers question Nathan and Nora about their relationship. Though he appears to have escaped unharmed over the first day, Nathan fears that he will experience more nosebleeds. The pair is sent to labor on a futuristic farm the following day. They make an effort to get close, yet even the smallest things they say or do seem to irritate each other. Alicia receives a promotion and is assigned to teach the AI males about human emotions in another scene. Luke finds it difficult to move on from Nathan in his life. It's surprising that he hasn't yet run into Nathan, the backup. Luke makes the decision to erase every memory he has of Nathan and replace them with old cartoons. David Choke, who has seen Nathan both in the physical world and in the virtual afterlife, fears that he is going insane. He inquires with his handler for more details, wondering whether he's glitching. Alicia starts to worry about Luke and starts probing him about his erased memories. Instead, they create new memories with each other as they console one another. After talking about their small disagreements, Nathan and Nora decide to overlook them. After exchanging kisses and making up, they resume their task. In the digital afterlife, the episode comes to a close. Ingrid and backup Nathan go out to eat together. Nathan objects to Ingrid's new diet and appearance. Ingrid acknowledges that she wants to win Nathan over, but her charming boyfriend says he still likes the old Ingrid. At last, Ingrid gives in and confesses her worst secret. She acknowledges that she had been lying to Nathan about her uploads. At all costs, Ingrid only wanted to be with Nathan. Remarkably, Nathan accepts her apologies without any problems once she extends her regrets. All he says is that she should not lie anymore. Nathan's response prompts Ingrid to choose to keep this copy. She instructs Tinsley to reverse the removal. The backup copy endures for an additional day.